Alright, I got here a 2015 Ford Fusion. Customer complaint is there's a light on. He said it drives fine. Whoa. It has that strong new car scent. Alright, so you see the engine light's on, something with fuel. But it drives fine. And I don't even see an engine light. So let me just make sure. Told me he cleared it in the past, it kept coming back. Well, right now I don't see an engine light. Let me just do a scan. Wow, the smell is very strong of new car scent. Oh, that's it. And the vents. Wow. Open another window. Alright, it's 2015. Scan. And do a full scan. There we got fuel pressure sensor circuit low. And also circuit high. Alright, well, let's just check this. Let's just look at the live data before I even go into the hood. Alright, read data stream. Yeah, I'll just type in fuel. Type in fuel pressure. Alright, we got 3 PIDs. One's low side fuel pressure voltage, desired, and actual. So, well, there's our problem. We got 0 psi, which we obviously don't because the engine runs totally fine. But the low side fuel pressure voltage is at pretty much 0 volts. So it's like shorted to ground. So let me look at a diagram for this. Alright, I got here a diagram. So here's the fuel pressure sensor on top of engine. Oh, it means it should be easy to access. It's a 3-wire sensor. We got a, coming from the computer, a voltage reference, then a signal return. So that's gonna be, this is the power, this is gonna be the ground, and that's the signal wire, the blue wire. So it's probably a 5-volt signal. I mean, I don't know for sure, but we'll see. We'll unplug it, we'll see what happens. I'll just go look, make sure it's plugged in. Alright, let's see. Well, they said it's on top of the engine, so alright, let's see. Here's the high pressure fuel pump. Here's the hose going to it. This is low pressure, otherwise we'll never move. Here's the fuel pressure sensor right over here. So where's my scan tool? Alright, so we have right now, it says 0 psi and the voltage is at 0. I'm just going to unplug this. Okay. And the voltage went to 5 volts and the PSI is at 113. So we got a shorted sensor. I mean, I'm just quickly check power, make sure it has 5 volts. It obviously has on the signal wire. Let me just make sure it has the correct voltage. I'm just going to actually plug it in. It goes back down to 0 volts. Here, that's the ground. Alright, so on this wire, the blue wire, which is here, the brown wire is the 5-volt reference. I got good. On the signal I have 5.5 volts on the signal wire. And on the ground, I got nothing. Let's just plug it in to make sure. Okay, on the scan tool it goes back down to 0. Now on the signal wire I have nothing. On the 5 volts, I have 5 volts. And on the ground, I got nothing, which is good. It means good ground. So simple as that. This thing just needs a sensor here. And this should be good to go. Alright, that was a simple one. Thanks for watching. Well, the reason I haven't been posting as much is I got a 3D printer. This is the Bamboo Labs X1 Carbon, and I've been spending all my spare time printing and trying to learn how to make stuff in Fusion 360. I got this one based on the recommendation of a friend, and this thing is like amazing. I watch this, and every single time I'm still just as fascinated watching the thing work. How it just works. I don't know. I don't know a lot about 3D printers at all. Like the older ones that you have to build yourself or that you have to tune, and I don't know, here it just does everything. And when I'm learning the slicer a little bit, how to put supports where I need it, but this thing is just amazing. It just works. And then the camera actually got very fuzzy, and I emailed them, and they're sending me a new camera because this thing has an app. You see, this thing has a camera built in, and you can watch it anywhere, but the problem is it got really fuzzy, so they're sending me a new camera. They're very easy to deal with. The downside people say of this is that it's a very closed system. It's like an iPhone. You know, the software is very locked to them. But I don't know, for someone who doesn't know anything about 3D printing, out of the box I was able to print. I mean, I printed this right. They tell you to print this right away, and I don't know, came out perfect. I didn't have to do anything, and it's a lot easier than I imagined. I don't know, I thought I wouldn't be able to print anything until I would learn all the software. I don't know, right away I just click print, and then it prints. It's really cool. It all started because of the Gadgets playlist. He made this project and I really wanted to make it, so I made it, but I haven't had time to test it because I've been very distracted with my 3D printer. I made a lot of these Gridfinity bins that I used to buy. Well, now I can make them of all things that he didn't sell. Then I made a motorized Gridfinity carousel. You know, takes time, but it's a lot of fun. You know, then you start making tool holders and honeycomb, you know, tool storage rack, and then an actual filament rack. So yeah, that's where I've been. I don't know, I got this machine like 2 weeks ago. I have, I think, over, let me see, device info, 191 hours in 2 weeks. Yeah, a little bit distracted to say the least. You know, of course, you also make some toys for my kids. This is a spiral cone. I don't know, just found it really cool. But yeah, hopefully I'm getting used to it, so maybe we'll be able to edit some videos again. Alright, thanks for watching.